You're listening to an audio blog from Ava Mind, a mental health app created to support your well-being every step of the way. Today's reflection is overcoming negative self-talk, rewiring your inner critic. Before we dive into today's reflection, a quick note. If you find these episodes helpful, please consider liking, sharing, and subscribing. And if you're listening on the app, don't forget to give us a review. Your support truly means a lot. And if you'd like to hear Saul and Elia explore this topic in more depth, keep an eye out for the podcast version on our YouTube channel and wherever you get your podcasts. It's part of our series called This Is Not a Real Podcast. Cheeky title, Serious Conversations. Okay, let's begin on today's reflection. You've got a voice in your head. Maybe it whispers, maybe it shouts, but most of us have heard it say something like, "You're not good enough. You don't deserve this. You always mess things up." If you're a founder, a creative, or someone who tends to push themselves hard, this inner voice can be especially relentless. It turns a passing moment of doubt into a story that sticks. But here's the truth. That voice is not you. It's a pattern, a mental habit your brain has learned over time. And the good news, it can be unlearned. Neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to change, means you can catch that voice, challenge it, and replace it with something far more helpful. This reflection is all about how to do exactly that. We'll look at the science behind negative self-talk, the tools that help you reframe it, and how to build a practice that strengthens your inner voice so it lifts you up instead of holding you back. Let's explore some key takeaways. Negative self-talk hijacks your brain's stress systems and chips away at confidence. Becoming aware of your thought patterns is the crucial first step. Tools like reframing, mindfulness, and self-compassion are proven to help. Repetition matters. Regular practice rewires your brain. Journaling and guided support through apps like Ava Mind can speed up that change. And if you're a founder or creator, you're not alone. This reflection speaks directly to the patterns you might recognize in yourself. Take a moment to reflect. When was the last time you caught your inner critic in action? So what is negative self-talk, really? It's the automatic critical voice that tells you you're not smart enough, not strong enough, not ready. Psychologists call it a cognitive distortion because it distorts reality, magnifying flaws and ignoring strengths. Why do we do this? It's partly biology. Our brains are wired with a negativity bias that used to protect us from danger. Now, it just makes us dwell on perceived failures, even when there's no real threat. From a neuroscience lens, negative self-talk activates the amygdala, your brain's fear center. This releases stress hormones like cortisol, which over time impair your memory, decision-making, and focus. Not exactly ideal when you're trying to run a business or bring an idea to life. But knowing this is empowering, because if it's just a pattern, it can be changed. Let's take a closer look at how. Step 1. Catch your inner critic in action. You can't change what you don't notice. Most negative self-talk happens on autopilot. The first step is simply catching it. Try this short exercise. A few times a day, pause and ask, what's my inner voice saying right now? Write it down. Use Ava Mind's journaling feature or a dedicated notebook. What triggered it? What were you doing? What emotion or body sensation came up? And finally, what type of thought was it? A worry, a judgment, a fear? Here's an example. After a pitch, your inner voice says, I blew it. They think I'm clueless. But just noticing it, writing it down, starts to break the cycle. Step 2, reframe the story. Now that you've spotted the thought, it's time to challenge it. Not by forcing positivity, but by grounding yourself in truth. Ask yourself, what's the actual evidence for this thought? Am I catastrophizing? What strengths am I ignoring right now? Would I say this to someone I care about? Here's how that might sound. Inner critic, I'm terrible at managing my team. Reframe, I'm still learning. I've already handled tough situations and improved. Inside Ava Mind, the thought record tool makes this process easy to do on the fly. It's like retraining your brain to tell the full story, not just the fearful part. Step 3. Practice mindfulness to break the loop. Mindfulness helps you notice a thought without becoming it. When a negative loop starts, mindfulness teaches you to step back rather than spiral. Try this. Take a 5-minute breathing break. Focus on your breath, nothing else. Do a quick body scan. Where are you holding tension? And when a negative thought shows up, just name it. Self-criticism. Then let it pass. This might sound simple, but it's powerful. Research shows mindfulness-based therapy reduces self-criticism and strengthens emotional regulation. Take a second now and just breathe. No need to fix anything. Just notice. Step 4. Build self-compassion. This one might feel counterintuitive, especially if you're used to pushing hard. But studies show that self-compassion actually improves motivation and performance over time. So next time you mess up or feel like you failed, try this. Place a hand on your chest. Say it's okay to struggle. I'm doing my best. This activates your body's calming system and slowly rewires how you speak to yourself in hard moments. Inside the app, you'll find self-compassion meditations and daily prompts to help with this exact practice. Step 5. Reinforce the new voice with small wins. Neural pathways grow through repetition. The more you practice supportive inner dialogue, the easier it becomes to access. Set small daily goals. Today, I'll reframe just one thought. This week, I'll write down 3 things I handled well. and personalize your affirmations. Not just "I'm enough," but "I stayed grounded during that tough meeting." The more specific, the more your brain believes it. Surrounding yourself with others doing this work in founder communities, support groups, or even inside Ava makes a difference too. Let's take a moment to highlight a few common roadblocks. Ignoring the inner critic doesn't make it disappear. It just gets sneakier. Trying to force positive thoughts without practice won't stick. Beating yourself up for slipping is just more self-criticism. And expecting instant change, that's just another setup for disappointment. Go gently, go consistently. This is long-term work, and it's worth it. So what can you expect if you stick with it? Sharper decisions under pressure, more resilience when things don't go as planned, greater creativity and less fear of failure, stronger relationships with others and yourself, and a quieter, kinder mental landscape. Your inner critic isn't you. It's just a script your brain has repeated, and you're allowed to rewrite it. If this reflection resonated with you, you can explore more on the Ava Mind app. Download it today for guided support, tools, and access to real therapists, all in one place. And if you're listening on YouTube, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this with someone who might need it.